Hello, everybody. This is Debbie, from Teacher Success Coach. I hope that you all, sorry, I hope that you are all well. Right. What am I grateful for today? Grateful for the beauty of, the fact that I got up this morning. I'm so very grateful for that. I'm grateful for seeing the things that are growing around me, nature, the beauty of, I'm so grateful that I've got the ability and the skill to impart knowledge onto students and to make a difference in their life, to make them in terms of appreciate themselves, value themselves, and love themselves. So I'm so grateful that God have given me the skills, the ability, the knowledge to do that, and it really does bring me joy. So I'm really, really grateful for that. I'm grateful that the path on which I have been put on, it's my purpose and I'm enjoying it. So those are the things I'm grateful for. What's my win? Whoa, one of the interesting thing is this morning I had a group of students, very, very disruptive initially to start off with, because they're saying where they're asking me where the teacher is, the normal teacher is, I don't even know where she is, that's not my business. And they started off really, this aggressive pathway, although I was doing aggression with them. And I was saying to them, look, check your behavior in terms of the topic we're dealing with, etc. But after about half an hour, they calmed down because I think they realized that, okay, I know what I was talking about. Because students test you, right? Especially if they see that you are new to the school, etc. So I have to remind them that my results are high. I tell them that I get good results. So I just need to remind them of that. And they're thinking, okay, so they seem to connect. So the behavior was less noisy and disruptive. Although one student I had to send her out of my class because her attitude, this young people attitude, I'm not taking it. As I say to them, the school isn't paying me for me to accept the aggressiveness and the rudeness. I'm not prepared to take it. So that was my class this morning. So I'm great. My win is they actually came, they came wrong. They understood what was happening. And we had a fantastic session this morning. Well, this afternoon it didn't start off that great because I started off with a class of 18. I had 3 students to start off with. And then I thought, okay, so where are the others? My lesson starts at 1. 1:45, I had the majority of my class. 1:45, the lesson started at 1:45, they're strolling in. I left them outside for a while. And I said to them, I'm not having that. I say, you are here to learn, and if you're not interested, do not come to my class. So it's like, because I left them out for about 5-10 minutes, and knocking on the door, I'm saying to them, I'm not letting you in anywhere this side, okay? I'm going to let you guys in this once, because I did not give you the warning of that. So yes, you're coming, although you came in at 1:45, I've allowed you. Make today be the first and the last day. Because last week you all were behaving like that. You were strolling into the lesson all the times. I didn't say much. I just remind you of the time. But today, that's it. That's the only class I have twice a week. I've got them tomorrow afternoon. And I said, if anybody 5 minutes late, do not even bother to come at my door because I will not be opening the door. So let's see how that works out tomorrow. So I'm going to tell you guys how that works out tomorrow. Because could you imagine your lesson starts at 1 o'clock and then having students strolling in at 45 minutes later? Really? You see, one of the things is when you're dealing with young people, if you don't put boundaries and ground rules, they're going to walk all over you. And the teachers they've had before have accepted that they were strolling in all the time and chatter on phone and all of that. When they're ready, although they just come in, they want to go off to toilet or want to go and get water. All of this just going on. I said, no, I'm not taking that. So today I put down the boundaries and I said to them, anybody, when you come in, your lesson starts at 1 o'clock. 10 any later than 10 past 1, do not come knocking at the door because you will not be allowed in. And this drinking water and this going toilet all the time and all of this, when you just had a break, that needs to stop. Because you're here to learn, and that's the reason why the school is paying me to teach you. I'm not one of those teachers who feel comfortable all in the money and not teaching. I can't do that. So I said to them, if they know they come to the school and they're not interested in learning, do not come to any class that see me standing in, because it means they'll have to do some work. So it was interesting though, because first of all I had oh but miss, I was late because someone took my lanyard. I was late because we left late for lunch. It was a whole pile of excuses, and I said to them, we all would have excuses and we could all justify those excuses, because anytime we have an excuse we could justify it. It's valid, because that's our perception of this excuse we're making, because we feel that the justification is valid. So that's what happened. So I said to them, okay, I hear all of that. But after today, your pile of excuses, and I'm not interested in any of that. So after a while, they kind of settled. So that was nice. So in terms of, we actually had a lot done. Well, I didn't think we did as much as I had planned. But she was saying to me, oh, miss, I've learned a lot, I actually did learn today in the lesson. Really? Yes, miss, I really did enjoy the lesson. So, that was my win, the fact that the student enjoyed the lesson. And I thought they didn't. And I thought they didn't do a lot, because in my estimation, I didn't feel they did enough work. But they felt that they've done a lot of work, much more than they would have normally done. So that's something I have to be grateful for as well. Because as one student say, oh, I never really do any work, Really? And why did the teacher keep you in her lesson? I said, if you're not going to do any work, you get out of my lesson. Go and hang out somewhere else. So they realized I was serious. And even the latecomers came to me after, because we have 15 minutes break. And I said to them, you're having a 15 minutes break. And if you're late coming back from that 15 minutes break, do not come to the class, because I'm going to lock the door. Whoa. When I came in, I went to the staff room. I came in 2 minutes late, right? Miss, you're late. Woo! I thought, that's fantastic. So they were actually on the ball, and I did have to apologize because I was 2 minutes late. I said, I wasn't expecting you guys to be so prompt, but you guys are getting it sorted. So I had to apologize because I was 2 minutes late. So on those bases, there seems to be, moving forward, because even the students who were late to come to the lesson, who came in at, 1:45, 3 of them came and said, miss, I'm really sorry, it's not going to happen again, da, 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 da. I just stood there and just looked at them and just listened. There's nothing for me to say, because I need to see what happens tomorrow when I have them in that lesson. But the fact is, they were able to summarize the lesson when we finished, and they were able to say they've learned something. So that was a win for me, the fact that students have learned something. Because that's what we do as educators. That's what we set out to do, that they were able to learn something. And when they're actually telling you they learned something, it's good. So it's a job done. Get them to understand the topic. So people, have a great evening, morning, night, wherever you are. Thank you very much for listening. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another situation in terms of, from another discussion in terms of where I'm at with my students and what they're like in terms of, did they actually continue to come on time, or do I put them outside, leave them outside? And I've got another group tomorrow morning. Oh, tomorrow morning I've got a group doing exams as well. So I'm only teaching 2 sessions in the afternoon, but my morning session, the students are doing exams. So I will tell you what my afternoon session is like tomorrow. It's just, young people are fascinating. They give you great joy. They give you a lot of, you know, you learn a lot from them. And as I say to them again today, they are my teacher. As much as I'm the teacher, and I do thank them for allowing me to be in this space, even though you guys are late, you know. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. Anyway, take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.